Welcome back to the Nerds with Chainsaws podcast with your host, Dalton Wright, and co-host Brett Drogemeyer. Today we are being joined by my dishwasher.
You can probably hear it in the background.
I
Hopefully you can't. Hopefully I edited it out, but I'm guessing you'll probably still be able to hear it.
I'm very sorry for the noise you will hear in the background. You were also joined today by drugs. Opium, to be exact. Lemon poppy seed is very good. Well, today we said we would be doing a whiskey tasting, so that's what we're doing. We have 6 whiskeys today. Right now I only know of 5. The 6th is being kept secret to me, so we'll see what happens when that gets pulled out.
You know what it is. You might have even... I'm pretty sure you've had it before, but it's a surprise for the end of the episode.
Fair enough. We will be kind of doing it from cheapest to most expensive.
None of these are ridiculously expensive.
No, none of them are like super fancy whiskeys, and I'm sure some of them are out of order. That's why I said kind of, because we don't really know what we spent on a few of the bottles. We just know a rough estimate. So tonight we will be starting off with good old Jack Daniel's Black Label number 7. Go ahead and
Shall we go get it?
go pour yourself your glass. I'll keep the masses entertained.
I'm just gonna use a little cube for this one.
For any new viewers or returning viewers, by next week's podcast, we will have viewer interaction available for you. I'll be getting that set up. It'll be in a very primitive form to start. More than likely, it'll be a separate email address to start this with until I can figure out something more intuitive. That if you have any questions, anything you want us to answer, just any topics you want us to go over, you can go ahead and shoot us that email, and we'll touch on it in next week's podcast.
If enough of you want it, we could also set up a Discord. Possibly. We're going to have to do that anyway here in a few weeks for us to, actually continue doing this.
Yeah, that's what I said. I'll probably just start it with that. Fuck, I don't know. I'll have it ready for next week. And from there, we'll just improve it over time.
Bring your bottle over when you fill up your glass so we can read off the label. Because they always... All these whiskeys have, super elegant, fancy backstories on the back, and it's kind of fun to read that.
Do they?
Yeah, that one has it on the side. I can see it.
Yikes, okay.
We don't have to read the entire thing, but we can
No, we're going to read the whole thing.
summarize it.
We're reading the whole thing.
So, this smells like a whiskey. Fucking Jesus. Pretty standard. I don't think I've ever had just straight Jack Daniels before.
It's not the greatest as far as a straight drinking whiskey. There are way better whiskeys to drink straight. I have this for whiskey and Coke. Jack and Coke. That's like the standard whiskey and Coke is Jack and Coke. Jack Daniel's Old Number 7 Tennessee Sour Mash Whiskey, distilled and bottled by Jack Daniel Distillery in Lynchburg, Tennessee, USA. 40% alcohol by content. It is mellowed for smoothness, drop by drop, through sugar maple charcoal, matured for character in their own handcrafted barrels, tasted for flavor by masters until deemed ready, and awarded for quality and distinction with 7 gold medals since 1904. Here I am talking shit on it.
It's like, it can't be all bad if it's been around for that long.
No, but it's a cheap whiskey. You get what you pay for. Jasper Newton Jack Daniel. Here at the Jack Daniel Distillery, we're proud to honor the independence and integrity of the man who established our distillery at the Cave Spring Hollow. True to Mr. Jack's whiskey making tradition, we still mellow our whiskey drop by drop and stand by Jack's charge. Every day we make it, we'll make it the best we can. Alright. Jack Daniels.
It smells. It has no, like. It just smells like whiskey. There's nothing else to it that I can smell anyway.
I can barely smell it because I currently have a cold. So, we'll see how that affects.
Your tasting notes.
Affects the tasting notes since half this shit's through your fucking nose.
Oh, and we are by no way at all qualified for this.
No.
So this is a very layman's review.
I don't think you can really develop a high palate by 21. Oh, yeah. I don't know why that did that. Yeah, it's
Pretty standard.
it's Jack Daniels.
Yeah. It's definitely better than some of the like bottom shelf stuff that you get from like well drinks at bars.
I don't know, I feel like this is a pretty standard bar whiskey.
Yeah, like, but you still have to ask for it by name if you want it.
Do you? I mean, it's really not that expensive.
It's not, but like,
This bottle was probably like $19.
yeah, but still, like, I know when we go to like OTR and stuff like that, they use even cheaper stuff.
Should take a look.
I can't remember what it's called.
Take a gander at that bottle and see. So I'd be surprised if bars are using anything less than Jack Daniels, because this is a cheap. I guess I don't know if I'd say it's bottom shelf, but it's certainly the lower end of mid.
I'm trying to remember what they use.
Yeah, if you just looked up cheap wine or cheap whiskey, Jack Daniels is literally right there.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's expensive, but yeah, I can't.
Canadian Mist.
Yeah, some use like that. Some use like Canadian Hunter or whatever that one is. It's like they use some cheaper stuff.
Canadian Mist is one of the cheapest I've seen. That's not like behind bars. I went into that last time.
Kentucky Gentleman.
Kentucky Gentleman. Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey.
Yeah. Not bad. It's a little more bitter than I thought it would be.
Sour mash.
Yeah. I'm guessing that's what gives it that.
I'm getting notes of sugar maple charcoal.
I'm getting notes of charcoal.
Getting notes of barrel.
I'm getting notes of the taster who tested it. I think he backwashed a little.
I'm getting notes of Jonathan. coming this summer. Whiskey and cigar pairings.
Yeah.
Get the Maker's Mark cigar with Maker's Mark.
They do have that. That should pair good. Now that wasn't too bad, but freaking Jack Daniels honey. Oh my god, that stuff's terrible. Some people fucking love it. Ugh.
I've not had it, but everybody that I personally know that has had it has like thrown up from it.
Yeah.
So I guess take that as you will.
I don't know what it is about it. It tastes like pretty much like this.
With a hint of honey.
No, not even a hint. Like a lot of honey. It's like super sweet. It'll like upset your stomach.
Oh.
But it's not like my, which I don't have the bottle anymore. My Wild Turkey American honey. That one was like, it tasted like honey. Like you could taste the honey in it and the whiskey. You could taste both individual. Whereas the honey version of Jack Daniels it tastes like Jack Daniels with sugar in it. It's just, I don't know.
It just didn't sit right.
It just does not set right with me.
Yeah, I think most people who have had liquor have had Jack Daniels.
Yeah.
It is an incredibly standard whiskey. So, perfect one to start the night off with.
Yep.
Go ahead and finish the rest of mine.
I think all I got's melted ice.
And there we are. One whiskey down.
Next one is Bullet. I don't really know much about this. It was just cheap at the liquor store.
Go ahead and bring that bottle over.
And it had a pretty cool bottle.
Isn't it like a lot high? Isn't it like 50%?
45.
This is 40, so.
Gotta rinse our glasses out.
Do we?
Yeah, you don't want to mix them. Gotta get all the flavor.
All the flavor. Are we that whiskey snobbish? This is a tiny bottle.
Yeah, it was a small. That wasn't the full size bottle, but.
$3.75. How long did you get this?
I think I got it for my birthday.
You're not going through it too quick.
I use it in mixed drinks, but I don't make mixed drinks all that often.
I guess I'll go rinse mine while you read your label since it's your bottle.
So this is Bullet Bourbon. Distilled and aged in the Bullet family tradition. And it is Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey. Using high rye, mash bill, and a pure Kentucky limestone filtered water.
Limestone.
And that is all the information that is on the bottle.
Probably because it's a small one.
No, I don't even think the bigger bottles have anything else on them. This one's made in Louisville, Kentucky. Yeah, limestone filtered. So
We can make Jack honey. I got that honey over there.
it'd probably be better than the actual one.
Alright.
Bullet Frontier whiskey.
Go ahead and go rinse your glass out, I guess.
This one's, it's all right.
Louisville, Kentucky. High rye, mash bill, and pure Kentucky limestone filtered water.
Well,
Hey, don't drop that ice. It's expensive.
I did drop it. Sorry.
You can barely afford it. The ice market's been crazy recently. Go ahead and pour us a little bit of this.
This one's a lot more, it's a lot darker than the Jack Daniels. Get that nice and cold.
Let's mix it with Baja Blast. Sure, that'd be good.
Oh yeah.
So, fun fact about Taco Bell. It is perfectly good to eat it 2 hours after you order it in the middle of the lake on kayaks.
Yep.
That is something we did over a couple of summers ago. We got kayaks, we went all the time, and we'd just go get Taco Bell, eat half of it on the car ride to the lake, throw the other half in one of the little storage compartments of the kayaks, go paddle around for a while, get to the middle of the lake, and we just, I'd say drop anchor, but we didn't have anchors.
Just give up paddling and drift in the wind.
Yeah, we just kind of sit there in the middle of the lake and eat burritos. It was really funny watching Ethan's reaction because he didn't know we had them. And all of a sudden we stop and you just whip a fucking Taco Bell burrito out of your kayak, and he's like, "What the hell?"
It's like, I wanted a snack, goddammit.
Yeah, it works just as well. Alright. I actually smell this one.
Yeah, it smells a little stronger.
So you know it's stronger because I couldn't even smell the jack. Ooh.
That one still hits pretty hard.
Yeah.
But
ooh, yeah, cleared up my left nostril.
Yeah, that one definitely hits a little harder than some of my other ones, but it's got a pretty smooth taste. And I think it has to do with that limestone filtering they do. Kind of takes the edge off of it. It's not as bitter, I don't think, as the Jack is.
Yeah, it's Jack. Just it has a. It's probably the right word. Bitter. It's like it's called a sour mash. It's kind of sour. There's a little bit of like an aftertaste of Jack. That one, not so much. Kind of hits and leaves. I don't know whiskey terms. I don't know how to describe notes of oak and maple. I just, yeah.
My consensus I came to on this one after I got it was, it's okay.
It's okay.
It's good. It's good for mixed drinks. It's not something I regularly drink neat. And it's also not something I'd like run out to go buy again. It's okay. It does the job.
Yeah. If you want something a little stronger in your mixed drink, like a lot of people.
It makes really good whiskey sours. I will say that. The bourbon flavor in it really comes through in whiskey sours, and lemon juice sugar on top of it, for a sour. It takes kind of that aftertaste off, that little. You still get the burn, but you don't get as much bitterness. And this one definitely has less bitterness than Jack Daniel's does. It just takes that off even more. It makes it pretty good.
So the verdict for Bullet Bourbon Frontier Whiskey is, if you're looking for a good mixer and a little bit of a stronger mixer, go for it. Get yourself some Bullet Bourbon. If you're looking for just an average whiskey that everybody can enjoy at the party, go for Jack. Go ahead and finish up my bullet now.
I'd say it and Jack are comparable. I'm pretty sure they're comparable in price too. Just kind of a different variety.
That second sip really didn't even hit like the nostril, like whiskey.
Since
sting.
it was diluted from the ice a little bit more.
Yeah. Which is what you're supposed to, I guess, do with whiskey. You're supposed to
Dilute it down a little bit, yeah.
like put a splash of water in it. So.
Well, our splash of water is melting ice, so. All right.
Yeah, it's an all right whiskey.
Not too bad. Man, we really need to go kayaking again. It's been a while.
Kayaking's really fun. I'm gonna have to get some J hooks to transport mine.
You're gonna have to come down to where we're moving. We got so many fucking lakes around there.
How far is Wilson for you?
Like 3 hours.
Ooh.
pretty sure.
It's like 45 minutes from here.
Yeah, I know. Let me look. I'm not going to show you this because I don't want you to know where I live.
Wilson's just a good camping ground.
I really like Wilson.
It's nothing special. It's just a good place to go camping.
Let's see. From where I'm moving, it is 3 hours and 32 minutes.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It's a yikes.
I think like halfway in between us is like this one, the Marion Reservoir. Even Canopolis Lake would be a little closer.
Canopolis would be probably a decent one.
I've heard good things about Canopolis.
I still say, since you're a man of seafood, we'll have to meet up in Wichita for Bonefish Grill.
Yeah.
Just be ready to drop at least $20.
That's not a whole lot.
It's not a ton, but it's
For a good meal.
It's enough. That's minimum.
Oh.
Like it goes higher.
Still, for a good meal, it's not that bad.
No. It goes higher, but that's minimum. Like the lowest one's like $16.50. It's like that's like the highest.
Getting up there.
It's like the highest end of Thirsties. No, not the highest, but that's pretty. That's like that is like a top end Thirsties meal.
Yeah.
Now, if you're getting like the big ass like 8-ounce sirloin with sides and everything,
the most expensive thing on the menu is the sirloin and salmon. I think it's like
$25-$30.
Yeah, I think like around 25. That's good though. That they can cook steak and salmon pretty damn well.
I have their salmon. I really like the sweet and spicy salmon and shrimp. I've never had a steak from them.
What are we doing next? Sexton?
I'm gonna just take this piece of ice out and save it since we don't have a lot.
Just rinse it off.
Rinse out the glass. Pulling back the ice. You're up.
So, this is a brand new bottle actually. I just bought it tonight.
The Sexton Single Malt Irish Whiskey, distilled in copper pots, 40% alcohol. Here's your bottle. So you get the honors.
Let's see if I can figure out how to open this fucking thing. It's got a little thing here, but I can't get my freaking fingers into it. There we go. Ooh.
Yeah, I don't know. I just haven't ever really gotten big into whiskey.
This is my first Irish whiskey. Is this a cork? It is a cork.
Corked. Ooh.
Ooh. That smells really pleasant.
I doubt I'll get it. And go wash your glass out, good sir. Yeah, I can barely smell anything. You got a fun one to read.
Yeah, it's got a lot of shit on the side.
Well, not even just the amount of stuff. The wording is fun.
Yeah, I thought it's fancy. All right. So. Oh God. I don't know if I can read this. It's too Irish for me.
Too Irish.
Best. The Sexton selects the best strands of barley for malting. Patiently distilled in copper pots and stills to create the precious elixir of the Sexton whiskey. is as smooth as a flavorful single malt of intriguing complexity.
Intriguing complexity.
Then they have a fucking poem on the other side that I am not going to read.
Why not? Show it before dawn, and you'll catch on the cool morning breeze the unmistakable oak from breathing casks once filled with Spanish sherry, now brimming with agua vita. Steal a drop, savor of the notes, rich dried fruit and complexity, driven by years in a deep, oak-encased slumber. You see, to be a sexton is a spiritual trade, and whiskey is his favorite spirit. Triple distilled, product of Ireland.
So, Cassie said the only person she knows that buys this regularly is like a super snobby rich guy. I was like, cool, we can fake being fancy.
With the sexton. Go ahead and pour yourself your
Let's try a little of this.
drink.
I do really like the bottle on this one. That's like 90% of the reason I bought it. But I've also heard it tastes pretty good.
I'd like to collect cool bottles.
That is a lot. Whoops.
I'd like to collect cool bottles. Have a little.
It's got a really light color, like most Irish whiskeys do.
Oh, piss.
Nice job.
The floor can have some whiskey as a
You
treat.
spilled the sexton on the floor.
I did. Just don't be a bitch when pouring it, I guess, is the answer. Fuck. I'm dripping sexton.
Dripping with sexton.
I'm just brimming with sexton. Fuck, there. A lot of that went down my hand.
This sexton single
Shit.
malt Irish whiskey. A lot lighter color than all these bourbons that we've been drinking. Also a lot lighter smell.
Yeah, ain't nothing. Yeah.
Let me snort this whiskey real fast.
That would hurt so bad. Alright, the sexton.
Ooh.
Oh, I think that's my first Irish whiskey, too.
That's different. Definitely a different brewing style. Distilling style. I give up.
Good job.
Distilling style.
Is the secret Muscatool also Irish?
Yes.
I might know what it is. So I think it is. I have not had it.
It's not what you think it is. Because I know what you're thinking.
Proper 12.
It is not that. You're going to have to get that one yourself.
Damn. I just want to try Proper 12 just because. Conor McGregor.
So, what did it say what barrels these were put in?
Yeah, it was in the poem you didn't want to read.
Spanish sherry.
That's what used to be in it.
You can taste that in there.
It's not the barrel that it was in. It's what used to be in the barrel.
Yeah.
Kind of like some whiskeys are aged in rum barrels.
You can oak casks. You can really taste the oak in this.
I can't taste shit.
I can really taste the oak in it anyway.
Maybe there's a reason people aren't sick when they go to whiskey tastings.
It's a lot smoother to like start out with. Like you throw it in your mouth and you're just like, oh, that tastes like pretty much water. You get a little bit of the flavor, and then the flavor hits you all at once after a second.
Is the guy actually snobby, or is he just kind of like put off an air, but he's actually just not?
I don't know.
Because you can like try to dress and act that way, but not actually be holy. I got tissue.
But yeah, it's definitely different from all the Kentucky normal bourbon whiskey stuff. A lot lighter color. A lot smoother, I guess. I don't know if it's I don't know how I want to say it. If it's necessarily smoother than the other ones, or if it's just like,
I don't know. It goes down easy.
It does go down really easy, but one of our next upcoming ones also also goes down very easy.
It's a classic up next. Well, a flavored classic.
I'm talking about mine.
Oh.
My next one. That one goes down really easy too, and that's a bourbon. A bourbon. So.
Also, it's actually up next because next is just a solid one that most people have had. Let me finish up my Sexton here. Not too bad.
Yeah, it goes down good.
Is this one actually? No, it doesn't even cost fancy amount of money.
Yeah, it was like 30, I think. Not on wholesale. It was like 25 for me.
Yes, I don't know how you'd be like a rich snob with this.
It's a decent bit more expensive than like Jack Daniels.
Well, yeah, but like the people that drink what's up next aren't fucking. I can tell you one thing, my sister-in-law's dad is not a fancy motherfucker. Regular is all he drinks of this. That's it. He refuses to drink anything else. He found something he liked.
And stuck with it.
He stuck with it. So what's up next? It's Crown Royale, the apple variety.
I've never had apple Crown. I've only ever had Crown in mixed drinks either. I don't know what it tastes like by itself.
I don't think I've ever had Crown straight either, but Crown Apple, Sprite is so fucking good.
Refill our glasses real quick.
To the point that...
Are we out of normal cubes?
Nope. But I just want to use it.
Ah. I'm using my fancy cube on my fancy one.
I'm using my fancy cube on mine. So we got Crown Royale Regal Apple. Apple flavored whiskey product of the Crown Royale Distilling Company, Toronto and Ontario, Canada. 35% alcohol by volume. To create this extraordinary blend, Crown Royal whiskeys are hand-selected by our master blender and infused with Regal Gala apples. The result is a delicious whiskey balanced with notes of crisp apple flavor. Enjoy straight on the rocks or in a cocktail for a uniquely smooth experience. And I will say, in cocktails, this shit is delicious. Crown Apple and Sprite tastes like green Jolly Ranchers.
I really want to get Crown Vanilla and put it in like Dr. Pepper.
It'd be good. It'd be very good.
I'm sure it would.
Like, I'm just gonna... I'd put money on that being really good. Alright, so let's get into it. This one's got a fancy top, but it's still a screw on.
Oh man, I'm breaking out. 2 of my bottles got corks.
Damn.
You need to step up your fancy whiskey game.
I guess. I'm gonna give myself a little more of this because I already know it's good.
Ooh. It's not ice cube pop.
Yeah.
Fill her up. Oh my god, I can already smell the fucking apples.
It's very, it's good. It's so good. How much? I'll just Whoop.
Well,
Well,
I guess I get that much.
I guess we're drinking up on this one. I think I got some on my pants.
Oh man, that's appley.
I got some on my pants. My pants are gonna smell like apple.
It's not a bad thing to smell like.
Whiskey apple. Alright.
Crown Apple automatically wins because it comes in a bag.
Dude, Crown bags are fancy. It's a green bag too. It's not the normal purple. All right. right.
Super fucking apple.
Even with my nose super fucked up, I can still strong apple smell. It appears our special guest for the night has appeared to shut up.
I'm gonna put that in the fucking title.
Special guest, my dishwasher.
Special guest, the fucking dishwasher.
Oh man. Oh yeah. All right. Prost. Oh.
That's good.
Oh yeah, that's good. That's pretty fucking good.
Very
Delayed. That nose burn was delayed.
Yeah. Very appley. Ugh, like almost too much to drink it straight, but
Nah, I could drink that straight.
I don't know.
I could drink that straight all night. That was good.
It's a little sweet for me to drink straight, but again, it's not really intended to drink straight.
I said you can drink it straight.
I feel like most people who get Crown Apple are getting it to make mixed drinks, though.
I mean, probably, but if the company says perfect for drinking straight, then you can certainly drink it straight. Yes, that was really good. I will probably have this permanently on hand from this point out. I doubt I'll go through it very fast either. I enjoy. Welcome back.
30 minutes.
I enjoy drinks, but I don't drink all the time.
Yeah.
So my liquor bottles last me quite a while. Shit, the last time I bought beer was months ago. Probably 2-3 months ago, and I still have probably 7 Coors left. I don't go through my stock that quick.
Yeah, my last case of Modelo's I bought. I think I bought them when we started this podcast. So, and I just ran out last week. So, 8 weeks, pretty good.
It's good to know you're not an alcoholic.
Yeah. If you can make a case of beer and a few bottles of hard liquor last 8 weeks, I feel like you're not doing too bad.
The thing that leaves quickest around here is that moonshine.
Yeah, you really like that moonshine.
It's so good. It is very, very good. By the time my birthday is over, I'm sure it's going to be gone. Which my birthday's coming up.
Yes, it is.
In 9 days. I'll be 22.
If you want to send Dalton a birthday gift, I don't know.
Leak my address.
Leak his address.
Send anthrax through the mail.
What's your Bitcoin address?
Send it to my fucking Coinbase wallet. Oh yeah, that's
pretty good though.
That's good. I'm very happy with that purchase. There are some things that I've bought that I'm like, damn, I still gotta finish this because I bought it. I'm not gonna waste. But this one, I'm like, I get to finish this and buy more. I have the opportunity to keep buying this. Well, Jerry, if you ever watched any of these, you're onto something. You don't drink apple, but it's pretty good.
How does it compare to the Jack Daniel's apple?
Never had it.
It's been sitting in your freezer.
Yeah, I kind of forgot it was in there. I've never had it. I guess we can try that too. Forgot that was in there.
Guess we
Jack
could.
apple. Never actually had that one.
I thought you had.
I haven't, which is funny. It's not even mine. It was it's one of our buddies left it here after coming over for a while. There's like maybe 5 ounces left in that bottle. There's not much, and he just left it here. It's been sitting in the freezer for probably about 7 months.
Has it been in there that long?
Yeah.
God damn.
It's just been sitting in there chilling for like 7 months. I haven't once had it. A Stella Rose has been in there the same time, and that was pretty full actually.
Yep, people end up just leaving shit here.
I don't know what to tell you. If they wanted it,
should have came back for it.
They would have mentioned it. They would have came back for it or something. Yeah, let me finish this up and we can move on to your last of the known whiskeys.
Yep. The surprise one's gonna throw you for a curveball.
It's good.
Because it's not a traditional whiskey.
Is it fancier than what we have out?
No, I wouldn't say it's fancier. It's in the $30 price point.
As is most of what we have.
Mm-hmm.
That's in the $30. That's in the $30. Crown's $30 range. Texan's $30 range. What's next? I think is in the $30 range.
What's next is just hard to find where we are.
Yeah, it's
kind
high
of
demand.
High demand, low volume.
Is it a limited run type deal?
No, they just do distribution weird to where it's like you like have to sell all of your stock before they give you more, and they only do deliveries like once every few months.
Huh.
So like if you still have a few bottles left at the end of those few months, sorry, you gotta wait till the next run because they're gonna give those bottles to someone else. At least that's how I understood it. I could be wrong.
So you just say you don't. Just take those, store them away somewhere, and be like,
We got rid of them.
Is it a local thing, or no?
For
like, is that like locally made?
No, it's made in Kentucky.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. All right, I'll go.
Let's get her.
Wash out my glass and get that one.
Let's get at her. I will say it's been a long time since I've just drank straight liquor.
Yeah, I'm starting
to feel a little.
I'm starting to feel it. We're not drinking a lot by any means.
No, but I mean it's probably a shot.
Shot or a little under each one.
So that's like roughly 4 shots of just straight whiskey. And if you're lightweight like I am, 4 shots will do you.
All right.
Well enough.
The final of the known whiskeys is Buffalo Trace, Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. This is my favorite whiskey out of all the whiskeys I've tried. That is a lot of text on the back of this. Holy shit. It's literally 3 paragraphs.
Well, pitter patter. Get at her.
The ancient pass of countless buffalo led America westward. Legendary explorers, pioneers, and settlers alike followed these trails, known as traces, through rugged wilderness to new lands, new adventures, and newfound freedom. One such trace, called the Great Buffalo Trace, crossed the Kentucky River at a spot just north of present-day Frankfort. Early pioneers settled here in 1775, and with plentiful, pure limestone water and rich river bottom loam. The fuck? I don't know what the fuck that is.
Loam?
Yeah. For growing exceptional. Oh, it's the like river sediment.
Oh.
I've never heard it called that before. Sorry. For growing exceptional grains, distillation quickly followed with an unparalleled reputation for creating outstanding bourbon whiskey. The Buffalo Trace Distillery today stands as one of America's oldest distilling sites. The bold heritage and mighty Buffalo and the individuality of pioneering spirit of those early Americans are again found in Buffalo Trace Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey, the very finest bourbon created at the Buffalo Trace Distillery. Traditionally handcrafted, Buffalo Trace has a smooth, confident taste that invites discovery with every sip. Explore Buffalo Trace and taste the spirit of legends.
The spirit of legends.
This stuff's fantastic. If you guys can get your hands on it, I highly recommend. Yeah. Also corked. Boom.
I guess you're just.
It smells so good.
Guess you're just a fancier whiskey drinker.
I wouldn't even consider this that fancy, but it is just fantastic. It smells great.
Boom.
I have a soap made with this stuff. It smells amazing. I could drink this all night.
They make soap out of that?
Yeah.
Damn.
Whoops.
That's good.
You can give me a little bit of that if you want. I poured that a little heavy.
Yeah. That's good. That's fine.
You're fine. All
That's
right.
right.
I'll give myself a little more. We'll even the odds. No, me and Cassie were looking at going on a cruise, and I was like, looked at the bar menu. This is their well stuff. It's like, this is their base whiskey. I was like, okay, we're fucking going.
Okay, we're going. When's that?
That'd be in August. Middle of August.
I've never been on a cruise.
You're more than welcome to come.
I knew a kid, Trevor. He went on a cruise every year. Right at the start of school.
I haven't been in a long time. Cassie's family was going, so we're just like, yeah, screw it. We haven't had a vacation in like 2 years. Our last vacation was Colorado. It's like she just got a new job. We've been like saving for houses and stuff. It's like we need a good break, and it's like a week-long cruise to Alaska. So we're fucking doing it.
Just warm, I guess, for when you get towards Alaska.
It's in summer, so it's not going to be super cold. Also, the ship has
True.
The ship's pool is fully indoor. Ooh. It's like in a solarium, I think is what they call it.
Solarium.
Yeah.
I really haven't been on too many vacations. I need to take more. I think over towards spring break, Spencer wants to take me skiing.
I would love to go skiing. I haven't done that.
It is a bucket list thing for me. I want to go skiing, so that'd be cool. I really wish I could smell.
I love that. It's freaking delicious.
I guess well, shit. So how do you know this is their well mix?
Because it was the first one that they listed, and it just got fancier from there.
It just got fancier from there.
Yeah, but even if it's not, it's like fucking...
You can ask for it.
Yeah, I can ask for it. It's my favorite, so it's like, make up a Buffalo Trace.
Can I get a whiskey sour with Buffalo Trace? Moscow Mule?
I haven't even... That's with vodka.
With Buffalo Trace?
Moscow Mule with Buffalo Trace. That would... Oh, God. I don't think that'd be very good.
Just fuck me up.
I don't know. I've never made a mixed drink with this because I like it so good straight. I just save it for special occasions to drink straight.
You've apparently had a few special occasions.
I've had that for quite a while. I've had that bottle a while.
There's like no burn.
Yeah, it's so smooth. And the the bitterness that all whiskeys have on this one's very mild. It's still there, but it's very mild. It definitely adds to it.
I'm expecting at a 45% that it'd be a pretty solid nose burn and make your chest real warm.
Really doesn't.
But no, doesn't.
Yeah, it's super smooth. I freaking love that whiskey.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
All right, before we break out the specialty one, let's order these. Best to worst. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be in the order we drank them. Ooh.
Nah, I'd make one change myself. I'd go Jack Daniels, Bullet Bourbon, Sexton, Buffalo Trace, and Crown Apple.
Crown Apple's your favorite.
I really like that apple. I guess I like the apple pie moonshine. I guess I'm just figuring out I really like apple flavored liquors.
For mine, I'd probably do Jack Daniels, Bullet, Crown, Sexton, Buffalo Trace. But my top three, Buffalo, Crown, and Sexton, are all pretty close. You could probably interchange those.
I mean, did we really expect Jack to rank super high?
No, but it was a good baseline to start with. It's like, this is just, everyone fucking knows it.
There are a few whiskeys everyone knows of. Yeah, that's a Jack Stag. Jack Daniels, Red Stag, Maker's Mark. Those are like the three that everybody knows. And they kind of go in that order of price, too. Jack being the cheapest, Red Stag being next, Maker's Mark being most. And plus Maker's Mark, you got that cool wax stamp.
Yeah, wax dipped.
Let me finish up by this Buffalo Trace here.
I don't know about you, but my fucking stomach's starting to hurt.
How about that Taco Bell?
It's probably all that fucking whiskey. I haven't had this much whiskey in a long time.
My stomach feels alright. Granted, I have more stomach than you do. There's more there. Alright, are we going to reveal the secret tool?
Yes, we are.
And the mystery fluid is
Are you
drum
ready?
roll.
I guarantee you're not expecting what it is.
That's not all whiskey.
It's made with whiskey.
That is an Irish cream.
Yeah, but it's made with Irish whiskey.
Well, what he's holding, ladies and gentlemen, is Bailey's.
That's why I said you wouldn't expect it, because it's not really a whiskey. But it is made with Irish whiskey. It's made with Jameson, I believe.
Jameson?
It's Jameson and like heavy cream and like some cocoa, if I remember the ingredients correctly.
Yeah, because we did use that for chocolate martinis.
That's why I said you probably had it before.
Not straight.
Not straight. I haven't even had it straight. I usually mix it with my hot chocolate. But it is made with whiskey, so, and it's cream, so it's like our dessert.
Whiskey drink,
Yeah.
quote unquote.
Whiskey drink, quote unquote. It's our dessert. It's our finisher.
Our dessert whiskey. Alright. One last glass rinse. finish it off. One last small.
One last ice cube. Nope.
It's
fine.
still on.
It only would have shut off the TV.
I kicked the extension cord, powering everything. Alright. Bailey's, the original Irish cream product of Ireland. Everybody loves cream, they said. And we love spirits and whiskey. But in the same bottle? Are you sure? We just smiled. Bailey's, the original Irish cream. Store between 32 to 77 degrees Fahrenheit. Colored with caramel.
Oh, it's colored. I knew it had a color. I didn't know they added coloring though.
I mean, they added caramel. Bailey's, the drink of something.
It looks like chocolate milk.
It's 17%, so you can pour a little more.
Yeah, that's why I figured it was a good dessert. I'm sticking with my dessert term.
Dessert.
It's the whiskey dessert.
Hey, my grandma says chocolate martinis are dessert. So
There you go.
you can call it a dessert.
I really like their bottles. Their bottles are just neat.
I just think they're neat.
I just think they're neat.
Alright.
It smells like milk. Not milk. It smells like heavy cream.
Yeah, I can get a little bit of it. A little stronger smell than some of the other things. Due to the cream.
Shake it up, make it a milkshake.
Shaky, shaky. Alright. Bailey's Irish cream.
That's pretty good.
Kind of tastes like a stronger tippy cow.
Yeah, that's how I'd put it. In that same area.
For anybody who doesn't know what tippy cow is, it's a white bitch drink.
I think it's good.
No, it is really good. The only reason I say that is just because middle-aged moms like getting fucked up on tippy cow because it just tastes like chocolate milk. Like there's barely even alcohol. It's what, like 12%?
I think so. This is, would you say 17?
17%. Tippy cow is like 12% alcohol. And it's just straight up chocolate milk. And I've heard some stories about some family or some family of friends that we have of getting fucked up off of tippy cow. That's the only reason I say that. If that person is watching and you know what you, I apologize for the term. I just thought it was funny. But yeah, it's pretty good.
Can you taste any of the Irish whiskey in there?
I can't really taste it, but I get the
burn from it?
like the nose burn.
I can taste a very faint amount of it. After tasting the Sexton one and like knowing what an Irish whiskey should, I guess I can't really say that off of one. Knowing what it kind of tastes like, I can see it in this now.
Well, again, I'm also like sick, so I could be fucking with my taste.
It's pretty good though.
It's pretty good. I can see why it is. That is very prominent in those chocolate martinis. I'd say probably half of it was probably Bailey's, and then the other half was a quarter the
Chocolate liqueur,
and the other quarter the vanilla Smirnoff. Yeah, it's a vodka martini because gin sucks. I've only had one gin drink, so I can't really say it sucks. But
You
yeah.
gotta know what you're doing with gin to make it work, and we sure as shit don't.
Not professional bartenders. But yeah, that makes sense. If a lot of it was Bailey's, that tastes like a good chunk of that martini.
Yeah. Bailey's is just really good to put in things.
So usually rum chata is what I know goes into people put into hot chocolate.
Rum chata is good too. I prefer that though. I prefer Bailey's in hot chocolate.
That'd be good in hot chocolate.
I put it in hot chocolate. It's good in coffee.
Sucks that I don't like coffee.
Yeah. You can basically use that just to replace creamer.
It's a chocolate creamer with alcohol.
I don't really get the chocolate taste in it. And more just there's a little bit, but it's not super strong.
It was good.
I'm trying to think what else I put it in. I've put it in something else. Oh, put it over ice cream and make like a milkshake. That's really good.
I mean, most of y'all didn't, but I liked my Not Your Father's root beer float.
I don't like. Yeah, I don't know. In root beer float form, it might have been okay, but just drinking that straight, no, I did not like Not Your Father's.
It had a kind of a weird aftertaste. Like, I'll give it that, but as a root beer float, it was pretty good. I was right about 10 minutes of whiskey.
Pretty good.
All right, I don't know what next week will entail, but guess you'll find out. You'll have we'll get out the way that y'all can interact with us if you wish. I'll get that set up before next week's episode, and we'll premiere that at the beginning.
Yeah.
Well, pretty much first thing, so that even if you just listen to 15 minutes of each episode, perfectly fine. You still get your the information to contact us. It's been a good whiskey tasting. It's been the Nerds with Chainsaws, and we'll see you guys next week.
See you guys.